Hours before more pressure from U.S. sanctions, Tehran welcomed an important guest, the boss of OPEC. His visit to an oil and gas exhibition, a signal that Iran remains an important member of at least one very powerful club of nations.
No matter the circumstances, we have more that bind us together than what divides us.
When the United States reimposed sanctions, it granted waivers to some of Iran's biggest customers. Ending those waivers and Iran's supply means prices at the pump are likely to rise. Barkindo addressed suggestions by U.S. President Donald Trump that some OPEC members, namely Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, might increase production to make up for Iranian oil not making it to markets.
Probably potentially more dangerous to the very existence of the organization, not to talk of the partnership with non-OPEC, is the moves to divide this organization, to sow the seeds of discord to the extent that, God forbid, we are not able to sit down and take decisions, let alone implement them together.
Needing to meet market demand has been an important part of how Iran has kept selling oil and coped with U.S. sanctions. China, Turkey, and Iraq have also said they cannot abide by unilateral American policies and will continue dealing with Iran. If pushed, Iran could obstruct shipping lanes in the Strait of Hormuz, pull out of the 2015 nuclear deal, and restart uranium enrichment. None are things Iranian leaders say they actually want to do. But there is little doubt the country is hurting. A crippled economy, soaring prices, runaway inflation. Iranians worry it could mean taxes going up and subsidies on fuel, electricity, and consumer goods going down. Last year, this conference had even more buzz and even bigger exhibits, and there was a little more excitement in the air about doing business, but that was before the United States pulled out of the nuclear deal and reimposed sanctions. But one Russian chief executive said U.S. sanctions are exactly why Russia wants to do even more business with Iran.
That's why we're here. So, because we know it for sure, it will be an additional opportunity for Russian companies. Because within many years, centuries, we get very good relationships between Iran as a country and Russia as a country and the Soviet Union in the past. And now there is a good chance to start mutual cooperation between companies on a business level.
Under U.S. sanctions, he says, the Kremlin has encouraged companies to seek out Iranian business partners, characterizing sanctions as temporary complications. But many Iranians may say U.S. sanctions are not temporary enough and likely to lead to more hardship. Zein, Basravi, Al Jazeera, Tehran.